Rothelowman work in accommodation. They range from townhouse developments through to towers, hotels and student accommodation. It's always fun to work on apartments where you can imagine the end user being there. And that's particularly when you've got something which is aimed at the owner-occupiers and the larger format apartments, because you get the real sense to delve into the details about how people might live there, how they might interact with each other and have those extraordinary spaces such as a library and the roof terrace and the gymnasium. We've had to be more generous with the way that we approach design. Bigger spaces and spaces for people to break out and not be so squeezed in is important now post-COVID. I'm actually excited about the space that we create. It's not just the buildings, but it's the space between the buildings that becomes important. Places like St Kilda Road are phenomenal spaces because they're so wide and so generous. And it's actually the generosity of that 70 metres of wide road which really gives a sense of presence. Part of the brief that we were given was to think innovatively about how we may use the terrace space to actually become more living space, not just a place that you put a table and chairs out and only use for a few days a year. So the idea of the winter garden is a generous idea because it's encasing the outdoor area and it's more expensive to build, but actually creates a more livable unit. People are not wanting the encumbrance of a big plot of land and the maintenance that goes with that. People are wishing to sell the house and move into a large, generous apartment, which allows for a sense of community, but without the obligations and the maintenance and the day-to-day getting your hands dirty. It gives people more time to be free as well, to go away and explore things, either have a beach house or go on holiday. Rothelowman have won multiple awards over the years, but some of the ones that we're most proud of are the Urban Design Awards. These are for challenging how people see multi-residential, challenging how people perceive a master plan development. And once again, it comes back to those ideas of spaces and how people inhabit them and how people navigate between our buildings. The awards that we get are just, they're nice to get, but it's also really recognises that the industry is changing and that we're leading that change in the industry.